Collaborative contracts, realizing the benefits of collaboration to create better project outcomes. Collaborative contracts are intended to drive optimal working relationships centered on a culture of trust. And I hope this webinar provide you with some insights that will enable you to be even more successful in your contracts.
Collaborative contracts, in contrast, have a much fairer allocation of risk, and they motivate the parties to work together and align the parties' own personal goals with the goal of the project. They promise elevated productivity and success right across the supply chain, leading to improved and long-term relationships. A collaborative contract requires risks to be addressed early and collaboratively, independent of liability. So let's compare that with you going home to your spouse tonight and your spouse saying to you, "Look, I haven't prepared dinner. I know I promised to do so, but I've been busy, I forgot." And imagine you said to them, "Well, that sounds like a you problem, darling." Where do you think that's going to end up? And it's the same thing with contracting. I mean, it's common sense. The best way to deal with these issues is together. Because if we're truly collaborating, attitude and behavior and culture trumps everything else.
I'm like, what? You need a contract to get people to partner together and collaborate together? We've been doing this for years. The three of us are working together and there's no contract between us. But I think culture is so important because ultimately it's about mindsets and behaviors. So letting go of power and control is not an easy shift to a lot of people, and they will do it if they can see the benefit. So all this requires a higher degree of emotional intelligence, trust building, a whole sense of leadership to make sure that you're always talking about purpose and outcomes instead of directives about what to do. And that's a big shift.
I can talk about contracts all day and we can get that bit right. But if the behavior and the culture isn't in place, isn't right, it's just all going to fall apart. When you said direct and do first, I thought you said direct and doom. No good being proud of a good quality and cost-effective, cost-efficient project if you've got a trail of bankrupt contractors in your wake. In fact, they don't tend to go hand in hand, because if you've got a trail of bankrupt contractors in your wake, you've got a bad project, bad quality, and probably one that's late and over budget.
For us to shift to that model of collaborate to get into from transactional to transformational relationships, big mindset shift. In a nutshell, alignment, sense of urgency, great communications planning, training and empowerment, and celebrating short-term wins.
So we need to identify what we want out of a specific contract, what's best for us, but also what's best for the other party and what's best for the project. They all can align. We need to do what we promised to do, but in a spirit of mutual trust and cooperation, taking into account all the things that Dom has talked about, and changing our attitude, improving our culture, and that will improve your project outcomes. I mean, it's as simple as that.